finally back home. So bought something new. So now I can focus more on getting proper nutrition, and the investment that I purchased tonight I think will definitely help me. I just want to say once again, guys, thank you so much for the support. It's been an intense day, intense week, intense year. And I'm gonna be looking into the astrology for next year because I'm not really familiar just yet with the astrology for next year for 2024, but I feel like it's necessary. So I just felt I just felt on my heart to say that, right now we really have to meditate more and be very selective with our energy. There's gonna be a lot, a lot of things, guys, coming down the pipeline, and we really have to protect our energy and invest where it's smart. Let me take a look at this. I actually have not even looked at this just yet. It looks really good. It actually looks really good. So that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been up to. Really just putting words into action, getting myself set and ready mentally and physically for next year. Now is not the time, guys, to have baggage. Now is not the time to hold back. Now is the time to go full throttle into your plans, okay? So all the plans, all the things you're thinking of doing, don't wait until January comes around, start now. It's not going to be always easy or, a little bit of effort. Sometimes it's going to take a lot. Today was a long day. Like today was a day where I really have just, as tired as I could seem, like today has just been a day where I've really just been putting a lot of things into action and really getting down to business and putting forth a lot of energy into things I got to put energy into. So the day started off, very emotional, very turbulent, um, a purging, a purging. And it was necessary, and I showed you guys like the dips, the lows, and now I'm showing you guys the highs and how you transmute that negative energy and how you're able to bounce back. So if you believe you'll bounce back, you will. If you don't believe you'll bounce back, you won't. And that's the key, is to just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep believing in your vision, keep believing in yourself. So right now, I have a lot of things I gotta do, a lot of things I gotta do, but before the store closed, I just ran inside and I was able to get help with something that I wasn't even expecting to get lucky. When I went to the store tonight, last minute went to the store and everything aligned. And that's what I've been telling you guys, it doesn't matter if it's the last minute, the last second, against all odds. Like when something's supposed to be for you, it will show up, it will work. And I was literally like on 6 different websites, like literally 6 different websites. And then something said to me, just go to the store, just go to the store. They'll have what you want. And I didn't even have my gloves. I just took my purse and ran out the door. Like 30 minutes before closing, I got there and it was the perfect price, perfect item. And I was shocked because I really did not think that I was going to get that lucky. So I've shown you guys today a lot of sometimes what we have to go through, to come out on the other side. Sometimes we have to go through those low moments to get to the highs. And that's just the reality. So I do believe that the energy that we bring into next year sets the tone. You know, it sets the complete tone. So I am working peacefully and happily, not hard. I'm working peacefully and happily right now to ensure that I am in alignment with everything that I want to manifest, that I want to happen, to come into my life. And I really hope that you all are doing the same, that we're not just, we're not just talking about it now. We're not just talking about it. We're actually doing it, and we're actually making things happen. And that's the point that I'm at. I'm at the point where it's not just about talking about it. It's about, if you got to set up a schedule, set up a schedule. If you got to, you know, clean out your environment, clean out, deep clean your environment. If you got to let go of some things, people, whatever, get it done. Get it done and move forward, because the more you dwell on things that, don't benefit you, the worse it's going to get. The only person you're going to hurt is yourself. So it's been really an honor just checking out this purchase here. It's really been an honor and honestly a gift. And I feel like, if you can help one person, you've done your job, and that's what so many people have done for me. And so I'm just basically returning the favor, like there's been so many YouTubers that have inspired me and pushed me and have guided me without even, requesting it, without even knowing. And so now I have to return the favor. Now I have to, when I feel called, be vulnerable with you guys and share what I'm going through and share more, and whatever's on my heart, pick up that phone and talk away, because that's what I do best. That's one of the things I do best, That's why I got so far, you know what I'm saying? So you got to stay true to yourself, guys. It may be hard, like tonight was like a lot. Today was a lot. Like I was really not expecting to get this much done. Like ran to the store, bought this, came back home, you know, sweating like crazy, exhausted like crazy. But I'm renewed. I'm energized, I'm focused, and I know that, you know, it's those low moments in life that make us get to the high ones, make us get to the happy days. And, truth be told, having a couple difficult days versus most of the year or most of the month being good is not that bad. You know what I'm saying? We can't always have the best days, And today was just one of those days where I just had to analyze some things, and really get serious, and really had to just take some things off my heart, off my shoulders, off my chest. Like today was just that day where I just had to, you know, have some tough conversations with more than one person, right? You know what I'm saying? Like not just one person. So if anybody's watching, no, it's not about you. In specific, I've just had a lot of things, that I've needed to get done. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of things that I've needed to think upon and get done for myself. So I really hope that you guys are, gaining strength, your own personal strength from your own situations. And, you know, life can only beat your ass so many times. I just made that YouTube short. Like, life can only beat your ass so many times, man, until you beat it back. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's only so many times life can try to get you down until you fight back, until you get stronger, till you push back, till you become even sharper, even better, and that's what I choose to do. I'm not going to choose to have a down day or negativity just wallow in me. I'm going to transmute that bitch. I'm going to transmute it, and I'm going to be stronger from it. I'm going to be better from it. And that's what I'm doing. So I've turned all that into positive. I'm going to rearrange my bedroom. I'm going to clean out my car, deep clean my car tomorrow morning. And I'm going to take back my power. And that's what we have to do, We have to take back our power. So how is it 9 minutes? I just got on here and it's 9 minutes. How is that possible? When I be talking to you guys, I'm like, how does it even get to an hour? Like, sometimes I'll be talking on live and I'm like, how does this even get to an hour? I didn't even say anything. Like, Like to me, it's like 10 minutes, but then the clock will say like an hour or 30 minutes. It's like, what the heck? Like time is an illusion within itself. It's a trap. So yeah, guys, you know, I repeat, don't wait until next year to make your vision board. Don't wait until next year to get a meditation practice. Don't wait until next year to let off some baggage, let off some steam off your shoulders. Don't wait until next year. Don't do it, because we don't know, you know, we don't we know, but you know, to what extent? We don't know to what extent of what next year will bring. You know, every year is bound to have at least one surprise, right? I was telling you guys earlier, for those who saw my video earlier, that when I got my car, it only had one previous owner, and I don't think the battery was changed. And in the nick of time, I felt led to get it checked, and I had to replace my battery. The battery wasn't super expensive, but it definitely wasn't cheap. And so, you know, I'm on my financial freedom journey as well. You know, I'm on my debt-free journey. And so I could have, you know, made that really affect me and make me upset. And instead I said, you know what, at least I even have the resource to help myself. You see what I'm saying? So we have to transmute, you know. We have to transmute it, guys. We have to transmute it. We have to look at things from a different perspective. We have to. We've got to be stronger than ever. Like, this is not the time to buckle. This is not the time to get lazy. This is not the time to have a whole bunch of excuses. You may cry, you may fight, claw, whatever, but you get back up. You transmute that negative energy. You have to know how to do that in this life right here. And I'm grateful for that, because guess what? If I didn't have that experience, I would have not learned how to work that muscle. I would have not learned how to do that. You see what I'm saying? Because you can only transmute negative energy when it comes at you. If you've never had that experience, then you don't have that skill set to overcome it, right? Or to use it for your benefit. So all that bullshit that happened this morning and happened yesterday for me, and overcoming this and overcoming that, I had to transmute that shit. I had to transmute all of that, because I was not going to let that shit get to me or ruin my day or bug me. You know, I'm not going to allow it, you know, and I've heard other people talk about how, you know, playing music, you know, if you're cleaning or you're relaxing, you know, play things, engage with things that make you feel good. Don't just, you know, accept it, you know, try to find a way out of it. So I'm gonna plug in my computer now. My phone is almost at probably 30 or 40%. I've been having to charge this phone a lot of late, because I gotta find my adapter. Lots to do. But yeah, you know, had a rough start, had a beautiful ending, you know, had a rough beginning today. And now I've transmuted all of that and everything I've been going through. And I'm just like, I gotta stay focused. I gotta stay focused. And I hope this is inspiring you guys. That's why I go on here, is to inspire you guys, to show that it's possible. I don't just go on here to ramble. I'm on here for a purpose, guys. Peep what I'm trying to tell you, you know? I'm not just talking to talk. Like, I'm teaching you guys how you can use these experiences, use these lessons that I'm going through for your own benefit. That's the purpose of why I go live. It's also a reminder to myself. You know, when I make these videos, I go back all the time and watch older videos of my own, you know, and I learn from my own old videos. You know what I'm saying? I watch my own stuff. I watch all of my stuff, actually. So it's helpful for you all, but it's also more helpful to me. So it's beneficial all around, you know? So, you know, cultivate practices, cultivate things, do things that make you feel good, you know, and stick with it. Don't get lazy, don't get complacent. Don't get distracted. is really what I want to say. Like, don't get distracted, you know? Before the new year comes, try to do one hard thing. Try to do one hard thing that you don't think is possible. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, organize something or whatever, and just try to do it before the year comes to an end, and so that we can start next year on the right foot. So that's what I want to do. I really want to start next year on the right foot. So as hard as today was, as hard as you know, just as exhausting as October was, I just have to really um remind myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can do it. You know, I actually was saying to myself the other day, like, you know, I could do this, you know, I can do it. The voice that says you can't and you can are both right. You know, the voice that tells you you can't do something and the voice that tells you you can are both right. And which voice are you going to listen to? Which voice are you going to listen to? The one that says you can or the one that says you can't? And I'm choosing adamantly to listen to the voice that says I can against all odds. I'm not afraid. I'm not ashamed. I'm not scared of anything. Not even afraid to die. Not afraid, none of that. That's just, that doesn't even exist in that way, but you get what I'm saying. So be fearless. Be fearless, guys. Be strong. Believe in yourself. And put forth the action in the right direction. You want to change something. You want to live different. You want to be happier. Make those changes today. You know, make those changes today. Could be something so small, but it changes your whole landscape of life, changes your whole landscape of your week. You know, you could be having a bad day, but you don't have to have a bad week. You know, you don't have to have a bad week. So that's what I'm choosing to do, guys, is just transmute it. 11. Transmute everything, man. Remember who you are. Remember the power you possess and stick with it. So, you know, I'm showing you guys you can cry once in a blue moon, and the same day you're back on your feet. You're back kicking, you're back on the right path, you know, like, and I rarely cry. So, but I think it was healthy, you know, I think it was necessary, you know, it was definitely something that I needed to do today. And obviously it's benefited me because my face looks lighter, I feel lighter, and it was a purging, you know. So now I gotta get back focused, back intentional. I gotta focus on the love vibration, positivity. I gotta focus back on what is important for me and what's healthy for me. I gotta get that back in gear, you know. And so don't give up, guys. It's not impossible, you know. It doesn't matter what kind of day you had. It's not impossible. You just have to put forth the action when the time is right. If you're still not feeling well, you're not happy, whatever, okay, let yourself be, you know. It's normal. But once that passes, rev back up. You know, once those emotions are visitors, right? Once those emotions pass, get back up. You know, don't let it become your identity. That's the key. You know, don't let the sadness or the disappointment become your identity, because then you're choosing to believe a false narrative about your life. So you have to always push back against sadness, always push back against feeling unworthy or whatever. You have to always stand up for yourself. You got to stand up for yourself. It's just how life is, guys. So thank you so much for watching me. Almost on 20 minutes already. I gotta move this room around. I gotta go plug this thing in, this new thing in I bought. Load it up, get myself right, you know, back on the right path here. And today was a big day, but you know what? I learned a lot. I learned a lot about myself today. A lot. And I hope you all have been learning about yourself too, and knowing what makes you happy and knowing how to keep yourself healthy, you know, keep your mental healthy, you know, because it's important. It's really important, guys. So I love you guys so much. All right. Have a great rest of your night. I'm gonna come back on live. I don't think I am. I mean, never say never, right? But yeah, I gotta, take a shower, I gotta clean, I gotta do a lot of stuff. But just want to say, guys, just remember who you are. We may have rough days, rough weeks, but it's not a rough life. It's just a rough day. And sometimes it has to be that way to get better, to go through it and get better. All right. Love you guys. Bye.